door. We can tune in and get centered. This is our moment to shift gears. Kind of release those thoughts of the past, release those thoughts, what you're gonna do after class, and just kind of bring yourself to the present moment, right here at your yoga space. So let's make sure that our feet are about hip width apart. We're gonna spread our toes and grip our mats. And then we'll lift and drop the heels. Just to kind of get the kinks out. Then we wanna plant our feet, and then we're gonna begin our yogi alignment, which is really important. Our ankles line up to our knees line up to our hips, and then right here at our hips, we want to drop the tailbone, kind of anchor the tailbone there, zip up through your core, open up the chest, ready for some deep yogic breaths. Lift those shoulders up, back and down, palms will face forward, close your eyes, lower your chin, and now you're standing in mountain pose, Tadasana. It's a solid, firm, grounded position. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale out through the nose. Bringing our awareness right here to our mats, taking a deep inhale through the nose and exhaling out through the nose. We're adopting our yogi breath. It's long and it's deep. Breathing in, breathing out. And each time we breathe, we're pulling in life force energy, pranic energy into every cell in the body. Inhale, exhale. Hands together at the heart center, breathing in, standing tall. Breathing out, we're letting go of judgments, we're letting go of any expectations we might have. We're leaving competition out the door as this is your time. Inhale. Exhale, let's remind ourselves that we're feeling and listening to our bodies throughout our stretches. Let's take another breath here, mountain. Inhale, exhale. Let's open the eyes if they were closed. And we're going to begin our arm circles, sweeping the arms up, breathing in. A nice big stretch, palms touching. Breathing out, the hands will come down to the heart center. Inhale, let's root the feet and reach the arms up. And exhale, we'll guide the hands down. Let's do 3 more. Breathing in, expanding the chest, rooting the feet, breathing out. So 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. And 1 more. Inhale, rooting the feet, expanding. Arms up. And exhale, the hands come down to the heart. Now we're going to do flowing forward fold. A block could be helpful. So from mountain pose, we're going to sweep the arms up and above the head. Breathing in, breathing out. We'll bend the elbows, soften the knees, and hip hinge forward. Coming down to reach for your block or to reach for your toes or the mat. Now you're in forward bend. Inhale, we're going to sweep the arms out. The knees are soft, coming up. And then exhale, hip hinge forward to come down. Forward fold. So let's keep cruising, moving at your own pace. Breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, folding into our legs. Inhale, soft knees, leading with your heart. Reaching up, breathing in. Breathing out, forward fold. Let's go for another 5 counts. Breathing in. Big stretch, breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Moving with your deep breaths. Let's do 3 more. Reaching up. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Big stretch. Exhale. Forward fold. And last one. find what feels best for you. What we're looking for here is that we're lifting up the sit bones to the ceiling. Upper body is cascading over the lower body. Draw your chin in so your neck is long. You're releasing through your shoulders, releasing through your head. And we're breathing. Inhale, exhale, sending that stretch to where you're feeling tightness in the hamstrings. Breathing in, breathing out. Lengthening the spine. A few more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lengthening. 3 breaths to go and forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, upper body cascading over the lower. 2 breaths to go. And 1 more breath. Now, it's important that we release slowly out of forward fold. We don't want to come up too quickly and get lightheaded. So let's flow through what is called a ragdoll to release. So we're going to take our breath in, bend the knees, round the back, tuck the chin into the chest, and then breathe out. We're going to slowly roll the spine up. Take your time. You can even stop halfway. Breathe in and then breathe out, continuing. As long as the head is last to come up, finding yourself back in mountain pose. Once you're there, deep breath in, the arms come up. And then exhale, the hands come down to close in mountain pose. Very good. All right. Step it out long ways on your mat. You can face out, you can face in, forward, however you like. So we're going to step it out, we're going to plant the feet, drop the shoulders, and we're going to begin a twisting action. So it's important that the navel is drawn in and back, the shoulders down, and just move at your own pace. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Just kind of unwinding the tension from your morning, from your afternoon. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Back to your center. Take your breath. The arms come up. And exhale to close, arms down. Now we're ready to step it just a little bit wider for windmills. You can double up with props, with 2 blocks, if you're feeling really tight. Okay, so stepping it out at your comfortable stance. The tailbone is locked, upper body lifted, stretch your arms out. We're gonna take our breath in the center. And then on the exhale, we'll hip hinge forward, traveling to the side, side stretch. Breathing in, breathing out, we'll rise up to center. Yeah, just like that. Inhale, exhale to the other side, reaching for high thigh, reaching for your shin, your toes. Breathing in, breathing out, we'll rise up. 2 more rounds. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale to come up. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And last round. Inhale, exhale to your center. Very good. Now from here we're going to do some moonflowers, and that is a squat. So for us, from this stance, we just have to draw the heels in a little bit, just to be sure that your toes are pointing out at your 90-degree angle. Yeah. So that way when we squat, the knees stay safe above the ankles. The back is flat. The core is helpful. Okay, so we're going to begin with straight legs. Let's take 2 breaths here. So it's all about quality and moving with your breath. So we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up and above the head. Exhale into your squat of your moonflower. Good. Inhale, straightening the body, reaching up. Exhale to squat. So keep cruising at your own pace. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Active breath. Few more. And last one. Very good. Take your breath in, reaching up, pointing the toes in, and then exhale to close. Penguin, walk it into your center. And let's go ahead and walk it off and grab a drink of water. Yeah. It's important to stay hydrated. Awesome. Now we're looking at our vinyasa flow and working on downward facing dogs on this portion. So yes, take a step to the top of your mat. We're gonna flow down there to round 1. So let's begin in mountain pose. Equal standing position. Spread your toes. Activate the quads, activate the core. Relax your shoulders down. Check in with yourself. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Flowing with our vinyasa to make our way down to down dog. Inhale, let's sweep the arms up and above the head. Exhale, swan dive forward. So bend the knees, flat back, take it down to forward fold. Breathing in, monkey. Our fingertips either touch the mat or the shins, and then we extend the spine into a flat back. Breathing out. Breathing in, let's plant the hands, bend the knees further, and step 1 foot back, then the other. To downward facing dog, round 1. Now listen, if you're feeling a little off, no worries. Just lower the knees down to your mat. Establish your base with starfish hands lined up to the shoulders, knees hip width apart. Inhale and then exhale as you lift up. So keep breathing as we're maintaining round 1 for maybe 2 or another 3 full breath cycles. Doing our best to lift up and out of the wrists. Align the creases of your elbows to your ears. And let's take the gaze back to the toes. Breathing in, breathing out. Looking good. Hold for another breath. Now it's important to counter pose as we work on these variations. So on the inhale, we'll lift the heels up. Exhale, let's slowly lower the knees down to our mat and slip right into child's pose to rest. child's pose is a neutral position. We're doing our best to pull our hips over our heels. Lower your ribs, lower your forehead, relax your arms. Breathe naturally. Doing variations is an option. You don't have to. Again, we're just listening to our bodies and doing what works for us at this moment. So round 2, if you feel up for it, we can pedal the feet in walking dog. So let's create a strong base, coming back up onto all fours when you're ready. Starfish hands, let's line them up to the shoulders, knees hip width apart, toes tucked under in Pada Bandha. Inhale, we're looking down. Exhale, let's lift up and back. Strong base here. Again, lifting up and out of the wrists, not too far forward. Lengthening at the neck, so look at the toes, the knees are soft. If you feel strong here and you're up for the variation, begin to pedal the feet, breathing in, breathing out. Great way to treat the ankles, the ligaments in the feet, the calves. Moving with your breath, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. You decide on how many you'd like to do, and always returning to your counter pose. When you're ready. Inhale and exhale to get there. And why not? Rest with arms behind you. You can slip in your block for your forehead, or a pillow, or a flat blanket. Finding that neutral position. A natural breath. Job well done on the variations. Now we're going to transfer to Cobra to stretch the spine the other direction from what we just did. So feel free to extend the arms back once again in child's pose. Inhale, we're going to look out. And then exhale, let's transfer onto our bellies, going prone for Cobra. Now, it's important to draw the legs in. We don't want them too wide. And then at the same time, draw your heels into the midline of your body. Plant your arms, forearms down, elbows line up to shoulders, palms down. Now at this point, we really want to create dynamic tension throughout the body. So squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, slide your scapula down your back, lengthen the neck, breathe in. Breathing out, now let's rise up as we press the pelvis down to our mats. Come up onto our elbows and forearms. The legs are down and active. The heart is pressing forward, and we're not sinking into the shoulders. We want to do our best to lift out of the shoulders. Take your gaze forward. Keep breathing, 5 breaths. 4 breaths. 3. 2 deep breaths. 1 more breath. Releasing out of Cobra. Inhale. Exhale, let's slowly come down. Release the arms next to your body, and let's go ahead and drop the cheek and ear down to the mat. Let's take a quick breather. Fully resting, allowing the heart to slow down. Cobra is a great pose for the heart center. It's also great for the lungs, the pelvis, the reproductive organs, your spine. It's a great one. Now we're going to flow to wide knee to get to our counter pose. And to do that, we're got to go through kneeling plank. So drop your hands, plant them at your shoulders, draw your knees in, tuck your toes under, and then we're going to breathe in, come up onto our knees and rise up in kneeling plank, and then breathe out, push back. Wide knee, so the knees are wide, and we're going to come down. Counter pose here. This is our counter pose for Cobra, our wide knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're going to top that action off with 4 cat-cows, and then we're going to flow through dog to get to standing. Are you ready? We can do this. All right, so hands in line with shoulders, knees hip-width apart, tuck your toes under. You have a neutral spine. Draw your navel in. Breathing in, lift your tailbone up to the ceiling. This is cow pose. Breathing out, draw your navel in. Tuck your pelvis under and contract into angry cat. So that was 1 round of cat-cow. Let's do 3 more. Breathing in, cow. Breathing out, cat. Now in any way, we need to stay active in the core. We don't want to relax the belly, especially here in cow pose. We want to draw the navel in, extend the spine, and then exhale, contract. Feel the separation in the vertebrae. Good, 1 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, neutral spine. Breathing out. And I'm going to kind of rock forward and back just to prepare to move into down dog. So let's use that energy. Make our way up to standing. Toes are already tucked under. Inhale, exhale to your dog. Take a full breath here. Now on the next breath, keep those knees soft, and you're going to walk your hands in slowly towards your feet. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, landing forward bend. Inhale, reverse swan dive. So you kind of have to go through chair pose. So bend those knees, lead with your heart. Raise the body up slowly. Reverse swan dive. Breathing in, breathing out to close. Mountain pose. Job well done, ladies. Let's drink some water. And we're going to do warrior 2 as our standing pose. We're ready for that. Warrior 2 is a side lunge. So I'm going to begin over here to the left side of my mat. So go ahead and transfer to your left side of the mat. And yeah, we're at the top of the mat in mountain. And then from there, I'm going to step my right leg back. Now what's really helpful on my mat is that I have lines. Okay, so it kind of helps me with my alignment here. Because what we're looking for is that the toes to the left foot are going out to your left. The toes to your right foot are going straight ahead for you. Yeah? Now with that, the pelvis also squares forward. Perfect. So now we're ready to dip into the left knee for the side lunge. But let's be sure that the upper body is above the lower body. We're pressing into the edges of the feet, into the arches of the feet. We're going to breathe in. Breathe out into that left knee. Now remember, it's all about alignment, keeping the knees safely stacked above the ankle. If you feel like you have a little bit more to give in your lunge, it's going to be the back foot that widens back. And that's up to you once again. Tailbone is anchored, upper body above lower body. Drop the shoulders. Let's add the arms. Inhale, hands to the heart center. Exhale, stretch your arms out. Now it's important that we keep a straight line from fingertips to fingertips. Squeeze your lemon right here in your upper back. We're toning the arms, so we want to be active in the arms here. Telescoping through the ribs, upper body above lower body. Keep breathing. We're maintaining for 8 breath cycles. You can do it. Taking the gaze to the fingertips at the left hand. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, sinking just a little bit deeper in your lunge. 3 breaths to go. Concentrate. Take your breath in. Breathing out, let's lower the arms, straighten the leg. Now we're going to turn the toes in of the left foot. Very good. Now we're ready to turn the toes out of the right. Warrior 2 to the right. So comfortable with your stance. Upper body above lower body. So almost visualize a wall in front of you and a wall right behind you. Breathing in, pressing into the arches of the feet. Breathing out into the right knee. Feel free to widen up that back leg. Lift those shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, exhale, add the arms. This time our gaze is over to the right side. Concentrate. Building strength and stamina in our legs. Toning the arms. Building our mental capacity. Doing the best you can with your breath work, with your lung capacity as well. We're there. Inhale. Exhale. Lowering the arms, straightening the legs. Good. Turn the toes of the right foot in. Now we're going to penguin walk it in to forward fold. So slowly draw it in, draw it in. You can pull in a support if needed. Okay, mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale, hip hinge forward. Take your time, making your way down there. Finding that sweet spot so you can again reach for your block, you can reach for your ankles. We can even add a little bit to it by grabbing our elbows, leaving room for our head. Now notice that my knees are still soft, even though I have my arms. Folding here. Doing my best to release through the shoulders and lengthen in the spine. Relax your face. Take another 3 breaths here. And one more breath. Letting go of the elbows first, if you were in that variation. And now let's travel slowly through ragdoll to make our way up. Take your time, and that's on the out breath. Inhale. Exhale. Mountain pose, deep breath in. Arms come up, exhale. Mountain pose. Let's get close to the wall for balancing. We're just moving right along. Okay, our balancing, we're still working on the knee lift. So I'm gonna begin in mountain. Make sure I'm well grounded. Shift your weight. Use your core muscles to lift that knee up. Keeping the back flat, the shoulders down. Light touch on the wall if needed. The foot is flexed. We're breathing as we're focusing on the knee lift. Spend at least 3 minutes working both sides. Okay, so work freely, working on your balancing on both sides for the next 3 minutes. And also being mindful, if you're holding one side for say 3 breath cycles, then we strive to hold the other side for 3 breath cycles. If you are feeling confident in this one, and if you're up for some twisting action, I'm actually going to face away from the wall, and what's going to happen is I'm going to twist in towards my knee. So I'm going to make sure, that I'm about that far away from the wall, okay? So just to note there, be gentle with your shoulders. You lift the arm up and back for that one. Okay, so that's what the upper body is doing. The lower body, mountain pose, it's going to be my right knee that comes up. Okay, now listen, a light touch from the left hand to the right knee. I'm going to twist from above my navel. Inhale, exhale. Way to focus, the shoulders are down. Light touch at the knee. That's the twisting one. You can also go here too if you need the wall. Stay close. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Let's try the other side. We got another minute. Let's try the other side. So our twist begins at our navel, then come our ribs, then our shoulders. Okay, not too shabby on that side. Oh. Very good. So that was the knee lift with a twist. I'm pretty impressed with us today. You just never know what we're gonna do. All right, so face the wall and we'll do three-way stretch to counter pose for the balancing we did. So the feet are hip width apart, we're gonna hinge forward, reach for the wall in a flat back. Draw your belly in, lengthen your spine. Take 3 breaths as you look down. Inhale. Exhale, we'll rise up. Second part is a supported push-up. It's important that the heels remain down, your pelvis curled under, your chest lifted, and then push forward. You can have a wider stance with your arms or one that's a little closer to the ribs. At least 2 breaths on this one. Inhale, exhale to release. Third part is the deep squat of Malasana. So for me, I'm going to use my blanket for my heels, but we want to sumo it out, and then we're going to lower the hips, but our alignment is ankles to the knees. Yeah, you got it, girl. You go, girl. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, drop your hips, your spine is vertical, breathe into your hips. When you're ready, plant your hands, breathe in, and breathe out, we'll release. We have made it to our sitting poses. Drink up, and then we'll lie back and do a big stretch. But let's make sure that our strap is close. Bring it near. Once you've had a drink, lie back and stretch big. Stretch your legs. Stretch your hands in opposition. Right halfway in our practice, so our breath, our yogi breath is richer, it's deeper, might be a little noisy. Inhale. Exhale as you release the tension in your body, in your mind. Breathing in. Big stretch. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. We'll slowly release the arms down next to the body. Kind of wiggle the fingers on the way down. We'll slowly walk the knees into the chest. Apanasana. We can choose to just hold the knees into the chest as we press the low lumbar down into our mats, down into the floor, or we can move side to side, taking it into a rocking motion to really massage the back, to massage the kidneys. These are wonderful counter poses to do every day. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Now we're looking at wipers. For wipers, we plant the feet at shoulder width apart, and then the knees are up. Now with the arms kind of stretched down, either goalpost arms or you can stretch them out straight. It's really up to you, as long as your shoulders are not by the ears. Then we're going to slowly drop the knees from one side on the inhale, and then exhale to the other side. Breathing in and breathing out. There should be no stress Now, if this is good for you, this is where you stay. Stay right here with wipers. Otherwise, rocking chairs is next. Rocking chairs, we bring the hands behind the knees and we rock forward and back. And that really just stimulates the spine in a different manner. It keeps it full of its elasticity, and it's a little playful, right? It's like we're 8 again. Inhale, exhale. Sometimes if you're feeling a little bony, having, a blanket will help with that. Okay, so actually we're gonna end lying on our backs for the leg stretch. And this one's one of my favorite leg stretches to do. It's a supine. So we're gonna come down. Okay, so even though we're lying on our backs, I'm still gonna roll my shoulders up, back, and down. I'm gonna draw my chin into my chest. So that way I know my neck is super long. I'm not stressing it out by looking up. Then I'm gonna grab my strap and I'm gonna bring it around the ball of the left foot. Now the right leg, 2 choices. The right leg, the right knee can stay up, choice 1. Or you can extend the right leg down, choice 2. If the right leg is down and extended, we have to flex the foot in the Padavana, okay? Because we want to take that energy out through the heel. We don't want our leg just to be laying there. We want it to be active. So the left knee draws into the chest with the strap. The left foot is flexed. 2, inhale, and then exhale. Let's extend that left leg up. And you grab wherever you can with your strap. You can kind of walk your hands in towards your feet or foot or come down. You decide how much you need, but take 5 deep breaths here. We're going to complement this stretch with a supine twist as a counter pose. So we're going to take our breath in, and then on the exhale, we're going to release that left leg down, bending into that left knee. Let's go ahead and remove the strap at that point. Keep the left knee bent. Now the left arm's going to stretch out at shoulder level with the palm down. The right hand is going to meet our left knee. Our left foot is still flexed. We're going to breathe in. And then on the out breath, we're going to take our left knee over to the right side gently in a supine twist. Our head, our shoulders remain down on the mat as we're twisting. Let's take another 5 breaths. Deep breaths. We'll take our breath in and then exhale back to your center. Releasing the legs and arms, shaking out the legs. And let's hug the knees in to counter pose with knees to chest. We're ready to switch sides. Grab now we're bringing the strap around the ball of the right foot this time. So that means that the left knee can stay up, or we can extend that left leg down to deepen the pose. Flexing both feet so the legs are active and engaged. Inhale, the right knee comes into the chest. Exhale, extend that right leg up. 5 full breaths. Whenever you're ready to transition, inhale, exhale, let's release, removing the strap, stretching out the right arm this time at shoulder level, palm down, left hand, right knee, breathe in, tighten your core muscles, breathing out, take that right knee over to the left side, the shoulders remain down, is in, we're looking up, and we're breathing. Last breath here. Let's release on the out breath. Inhale and exhale slowly to your center. And shake out the legs. Our counter pose with knees to chest, but we can most certainly rotate the knees around in a circle. That feels really good. Going one direction and then switching and going the other way. We'll drink some water and take our mats to the wall, or perhaps a chair. In this case, for us here, a wall. So just take your wall, or take your mat right to the wall like that. Just exactly how it is, and just push it right up against the wall. Because I'm going to teach you how to get into candlestick with the wall. And this is going to be your beginning steps on inversions. And inversions are usually done at the end of class when your body is totally warmed up, especially in the upper body and the neck and the shoulders. Now, this is totally a choice. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's important, you know, to go through the variations. So that way you can always choose what you want when you come to class. Okay, so the first part is simply just legs on the wall. That's the beginning step of inversions, is legs on the wall. So I'm going to sit really close to the wall, recline back, and then prop my legs up. And that's it. Legs on the wall, just exactly what it's called, legs up on the wall. If you're at home and say you don't have wall space, you can bring your legs up on a chair or a bench. So as you can see, this is a more of a restorative position of the inversions, but like I said, it's the beginning step. So what you're thinking is, well, what's happening? Well, in inversions, we bring the feet above the head. And in this case, this pose is great for the varicose veins. It's great for sinus headaches or headaches in general. It's perfect for insomnia. It's also great in supporting, deep breathing. So already with me, just bringing my feet up, I'm already feeling a little cool in my toes. I'm just feeling that sensation. I'm feeling the blood flow completely change, right? In the circulation, it's going the other way, which is unusual. We don't ever do this. So it has a very refreshing effect on your blood cells. So it's a very revitalizing thing to do. I know we're at summer season, so like I said, this is great for varicose veins. I know that runs in my family. Also, one thing I need to mention about legs on the wall is doing this pose for 20 minutes a day is equivalent to taking a 2-hour nap.
Oh, wow.
That's how much your body restores itself in this one. Great for the nervous system. Okay, step 2. And this is if you feel up for it, especially after our practice today, if you feel, okay, my shoulders are feeling all right, so is my neck. Then the second step of inversions is candlestick pose. And I'm going to show you how to get in there with the wall. So right here with my legs on the wall, I'm going to go ahead and bend my arms. Okay, and my arms are really close to my ribs. My palms are facing each other. It's like robot arms, right? Robot arms. Okay, then from here, I'm going to plant my feet at the wall, bending my knees. Then keeping my elbows and my arms glued to the mat, I'm going to lift my hips up slowly. And then I'm going to bring my hands to support my waist. Yeah. Feel free to stop right there. Okay. Second stop, you can start to practice your balance by bringing one leg out away from the wall, and then the other.
Such an odd sensation.
Yes.
I mean, it feels good, but it feels so weird.
It's so weird, huh? So kind of play with it there, especially if this is your first time doing candlestick. And you'll quickly realize your chin moves right into your sternum. So that's going to be a little odd with yogi breath, right? Your breath isn't going to be as long and deep as you'd like it to be. But just do your best. We don't want to hold the breath. We want to continue to breathe. And actually what you're doing there is you're detoxing all those delicate glands in the neck, your lymph nodes. This is a great pose for the thyroid. And you can see as you're working on this, your body's probably heating up again. So it's a great metabolism booster. We strive to hold inversions from a few seconds up to 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She's like, no, just a few seconds is all I ask actually for the next minute or two.
Like, I don't think I can take
Yeah, and see your alignment there, perfect, is from your elbows to your shoulders.
Okay.
And then now go ahead and bring your hands right here at your waist.
Right here?
Yeah, right. See how much you got? Oh, girl. That's it. You got it.
Okay.
And what I could do is spot you, because what you want to do with candlestick is your legs need to be about right there. So see how much more core work you gave me?
Oh, wow. Okay.
That looks great right there.
I don't know if I can put both feet.
I can spot you. It's okay. It's definitely unusual.
Feels so weird. Okay.
Got it. Yep, that's all you. I'm barely even touching. You have a lot of strength there. Yeah, just trying to keep breathing through it. And as you get more comfortable with it, your neck has to be good with it, right?
Yeah.
You look good though.
My neck isn't so good with it.
And that's why I have my blanket. Sometimes adding just a little bit of a blanket will help with that. You can actually fold your mat and see if that'll help for you.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, try it out. And as you get more familiar with it, you get more practice. I know Carrie isn't here tonight, but sometimes there's a few students of mine that will do rocking chairs and then rock up into the pose.
it.
But I like to show you how to get there with the wall. just in case.
Oh no.
Alright, let's see in 30 seconds. See if you can go for this last 30 seconds. You look great. You look great. Your arms, everything looks good. Just like that.
Are my feet supposed to be pointed or flipped? Yeah.
You know, that's a good question. It really depends on what teacher or where you're at. I like to have the foot flexed so that way I know that your legs, your quads, everything is engaged. Although, you know, sometimes dancers come in here and they like to point their feet too. You can point your feet too, you know, as long as you're not just, your legs aren't just there, right? We want them to be like active and strong and yeah. And that looks pretty. Doesn't it look pretty? All right, that was it. 30 seconds. You just want to kind of tug and roll out of it gently. See, now you know you can hold candlestick for 30 seconds. That's pretty impressive. So kind of let everything just move back to where it needs to go, back to find your baseline. And just take deep, releasing breaths. Let's go ahead and stretch out our neck. So we're going to go ahead and take the gaze to the side, lowering the ear down to the mat. And then inhale, exhale, turn and look the other way. Now for final relaxation, you can stay right here with legs on the wall. If you feel like you want to continue with that. Or you can bend the knees and then kind of pull away from the wall to really lie down fully in Shavasana, dead pose. But hydrate first if you're thirsty. We're going to settle into our bodies, finding that peaceful and neutral position. Let's return to our breath, long, deep, releasing breaths. We're breathing in peace, breathing out stress. In this final pose of Shavasana, it's the most important pose out of your whole practice. Because this is when all the poses become integrated into your muscle memory, into your body, into your mind, and deep into your central nervous system. Our feet and legs are fully relaxed, our hips are relaxed. Rest your ribs, rest your shoulders. Let's rest the arms and hands. The eyes are closed, the lips together. Let's drop the low jaw. There's no tension in the mouth.
let's take another deep breath in. And this time, let's exhale with a releasing sigh. Wiggling our fingers, wiggling our toes. Slowly reawakening our bodies. Let's stretch our legs. Stretch the feet, stretch the arms. Another big stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's walk the knees into the chest one more time. Rolling over to our sides for a moment. We're going to use our upper hand to press it down to the floor to help us up the sitting to end our session.